A very good morning to class 5th students. Myself Debarchana Roy over here. I welcome you all to this morning session of Thursday where you are going to attend your English class. Now, I have already introduced you with this sentence, right, of your grammar portion. But today we are going to see detail what is actually sentence. What do we mean by sentence? What is the correct definition of sentence? What is the correct spelling of sentence? How we can remember the word sentence? Okay. So these are the few things, children. You have to keep in mind that what is a sentence? How we can remember what is sentence? Which one is the correct sentence? How we can identify that which one is the correct sentence. These all things we are going to see through one video in present front of you, which you will see, observe, understand. After that, I will be explaining you the same thing on board, and I will repeat the same video in front of you. After this, once we complete this part, then we are going to see one exercise which is actually been solved. Okay, for you, and then you have to solve one exercise which you have to note it down in your fair copies. What you have to note down, children? The definition of sentence, how we can identify sentence by giving few examples. Then you are going to solve the exercise, and most important thing, you have to solve the exercise from the book which is already been uploaded in your portal system. You have to go through the portal system, click it, download it, solve it, the exercise solution which is present in your portal system. Now, let's move on with the video. See the video very carefully, understand it, and I will explain it again. Then we will again compare both the things. Fine. So let's see.
Introduction to grammar. Sentences. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words which makes sense. For example, Ron is playing football. The sun rises in the east. Both these group of words make complete sense. Therefore, these are sentences. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. For example, Sam loves ice cream. In the sentence, the letter S is written in the capital form, and the sentence ends with a period or full stop. Let's take another example. The children are playing. Here, the letter T is written in the capital form, and the sentence ends with a full stop. Read the given group of words. To, water, swim, the. This, no, print, yeah. So, put it. But he did not. These group of words do not make complete sense. They do not begin with a capital letter, nor do they end with a full stop. So, these are not sentences. When we speak, we use sentences. Solve an exercise.
Now, we are going to flashback the same thing, and with the help of the same video, we are going to understand that what is actually a sentence. Clear, children? Let's move.
Introduction to grammar. Sentences. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words which makes sense. It's which makes sense.
Now we will see that what's the actual definition.
For example, Ron is playing. A sentence is a group of words which makes sense.
Now, what is a sentence? A group of words, right, which make some sense. Only a group, if we say a group of words is a sentence, that's a correct, and that's not a correct definition, children. A group of words which make some sense. आप शब्दों को जोड़ लिए, जोड़ने के बाद आपने उसको एक सेंटेंस में डाल दिया, बट अगर उस सेंटेंस से कोई मतलब आपको समझ में नहीं आता है, so that's not a correct sentence. वो हम आगे के एग्जांपल्स में देखेंगे. सिर्फ वर्ड्स को उठा के लाइन में सेट कर देने से सेंटेंस नहीं बनता है, स्टूडेंट. For that, what we have to do is we have to arrange it in a proper manner and which will make a correct sense, that is known as a sentence. Always keep this thing in mind. You have in front of this word sentence, right? I will tell you to remember this particular definition into two parts. Divide the sentence into two parts. Sense and tense. S-E-N-S-E, sense will become sense, मतलब कोई मतलब निकलना. And tense, T-N-S-E, tense means समय. जो जब हम words को एक line में set करेंगे, when we are going to set all the words in one line, in that particular word we will have two main parts. हम आगे पढ़ेंगे उस चीज को. Subject and a verb, right? Subject जिसके बारे में हम बात करें, वो about whom we are talking, right? That will become the subject. And जिसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं वो क्या काम कर रहा है, तभी तो समझ में आएगा ना. When it is a verb, verb means कोई भी काम. अब कब हुआ है वो काम? Time. That tells us the tense. Are you getting me? Tense will tell you the time कि वो काम कब हुआ है, past में, present में या future, right? ये हम आगे पढ़ेंगे in our next video. But for time being, group of words which is giving some sense with proper tense, समय भी बताएगा, सही sense बताएगा. A group of words which make some sense is known as sentence. I hope so this is now very clear to all of you. Let's move. We will see a few examples over here.
A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop.
Most important thing forever in your life. Remember this thing. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. In today's class, children, I am just introducing you all with a sentence. In my next period, in my next class, I will be telling you about the different types of sentences too. Along with the types of sentences, I will also bifurcate, divide the sentences into parts like subject and a verb. And I will also tell you all about how to identify the correct sentence and types of sentence that we will discuss in our next class. But for time being, now in today's class, two main points we have understood. First, the group of words which gives us some sense with proper tense is known as a sentence. A sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Hope so it is very clear.
For example, Sam loves ice cream in the sentence, and the sentence ends with a full stop. Read the given group of words. To water, begin with a capital letter.
Now here we can see, read the given group of words, right? These are group of words. But is it giving you a correct sense to this? No, never. This is not giving at all any sense. So this is not a correct sentence. These group of words do not make a complete sense. So we cannot call it as a sentence, children. So they do not begin with a capital letter even, right? And they are not being ended with a full stop also. These are just a group of words. So we cannot say it as a sentence.
Nor do they end with a full stop. So these are not sentences. When we speak, we use sentences. Solve an exercise. Make complete sense. They begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. These get some of these groups, and we cannot break the period. So, a complete sentence.
Now let us see in this exercise, we have sorted out it in front of you. Let's pick out the correct group of words that are sentences. We will pick it out and we will put it into this box. I hope so this is very easy for your children. You all understand very well that which one is the correct sentence. So this is in front of you for just for an example. We will be saying a solved exercise now. Now, the given sentences do not make sense. This is an exercise given to you, which you have to note it down in your copy. This is your homework, children. Note down the sentences in your copy. Then also note down the answers too, which I am going to show you just now. Just go through it. Now this is the solved example for you all, which you can see here, right? This is the solved example. I'm giving you 1 minute time. Just note down these question and answer in your copy, which will help you out to understand that what is actually a sentence is, a proper definition with few proper examples, and one exercise also was solved for you, and this is the solved exercise which I am giving you today. But on one day when we will complete this particular chapter, we are going to go through one test which will be conducted for you all. You have to solve those examples and solve those questions and send it to me in my WhatsApp number. Okay, children? So this is what you have to keep it in mind. Don't forget to do that, and please note down everything in your copy, which will help you out a lot to understand what is a sentence and how we can identify the correct sentence, which will give you a proper sense with proper tense. Will show you the correct. Like here, you can see the building tall is the building very. The building is very tall. So you can understand about what we are talking. Like coconut water is a healthy drink. Okay, it is bright and sunny today. These are the correct form of sentences. I love learning math. Okay, math, I learning love. This is not a correct form of sentence. So you have to keep this thing in mind forever. Do take care of all these things. In my next class, I will tell you and I will explain you about the types of sentences, how to identify them, how to segregate them into types of sentences, I will give you a number of questions to you all, and then I will ask you to segregate the sentences into different types. One more important thing, I will tell you that how a single sentence is formed, how many parts are there. Basically, we have two parts, subject and an object. So this I will tell you how to do this and identify which one is the subject and which one is the object. Okay, so we will continue in our next class. Thank you so much for hearing me. Take care. Bye-bye.